Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. A friend passed me this to try as he knows I'm into RC and mini drift cars. This is the WLtoys 284131, a 128 scale ready to run RC drift truck, inspired by the Arma Infraction, which in turn was inspired by Ken Block's Hoonitruck. Since this is a small scale RC car, you can expect the packaging to be quite compact even though it is a ready to run set. So let us see what it comes in the box. Here is the truck itself, and as you can see, it is very compact, almost palm size. I must say the color scheme and some of the body details are quite nice, and the entire truck feels like good quality. Here is the instruction manual, some 2S LiPo batteries, spare pinion gears, and a compact USB charger for the LiPo. The transmitter is the typical WLtoys pistol grip transmitter, and the quality is acceptable at this price point. You will need 4 AA batteries for the transmitter. Overall, it is a decent radio system with adequate controls and trims. So let's charge up the battery and see how this truck performs. Before we begin though, do take note that the balance slip from the battery can get caught in the rear left wheel if you are not careful. Just make sure you tuck it somewhere snug before you connect the battery and close the body. First, let's take a closer look at the chassis. Remove the 4 tiny body clips and take note that the body has LED lights and therefore a wire connected from the body to the main control board. The 2S LiPo is secured by a body clip on the left side of the chassis, and on the right is a tiny 130 size brush motor. The ESC and receiver is integrated and also connects to all the body LED lights. This tiny truck is all-wheel drive and comes with a metal chassis with plastic front and rear bumpers. The body is also fitted with LEDs in front and back as well as on the roof, and like I said before, overall very nice details and colors. Once you connect the LiPo, press the on switch on the control board and the LEDs will all start to blink. The front facing lights are white LEDs and the rear facing lights are red LEDs. Any movement on the transmitter will then pair the radio and the LEDs stay illuminated, meaning you are ready to go. First, let's try to do a speed test. Well, it says on the box that it's capable of 30 km per hour, but we all know too well not to trust such advertising. So let's see how fast it can really do in stock form. "24 km per hour, not too bad, and it does feel a lot faster than that when you are driving the truck. The original tires aren't meant for drifting, but it's okay, Uncle Raymond will go old school. First, let's remove the wheel and then stick some sticky tape to the tires. Okay, they are now done and I think it should be able to drift even better now. Let's try on the carpet first. As you can see, it does drift quite well and still has decent traction, although you need to feather the throttle a little. On vinyl flooring, it's even more slippery and a little harder to control. Next, let's try on the concrete floor. Expectedly, there's more grip, but yet the old school drift tires are still holding up pretty well. The LED lights on the truck are really bright, and this becomes even more evident during an early evening drive. In terms of battery life, the 2S 400mAh LiPo should last you around 10 minutes, and that's with heavy throttle. If you are careful, it could easily last at least 15 minutes. Do note that once the truck starts to slow down a little, the next cutoff will come pretty quick and the truck will just stop and flash its LED. I did try putting an action camera on the truck, but the truck is so light that the camera simply throws the balance of the truck off. And if I went too fast, it topples. So, is this WLtoys 284131 worth the money? Well, in my honest opinion, yes, definitely. I mean, it's one-third the cost of a Kyosho Mini Z and the performance is really decent too. At less than $100, it is a really fun car to drive and drift around, indoors or outdoors. Even though it has only a tiny brush motor, its speed is decent as you can see from the speed test. It is easy to drive around and you can adjust the throttle trim to suit the type of surface you are running on so it can drift properly. There are some issues with the car though. Firstly, the balance slip for the battery can get caught in the wheel well, but that can be easily resolved by tugging it somewhere else. As with any open type chassis, it tends to attract a lot of dirt and grime, especially if you run it outdoors. So be sure to inspect the chassis, especially the gearing, to make sure nothing gets caught inside. Lastly, the steering angle isn't that great for a drift car and you have to moderate the throttle to get a decent drifting performance. It also doesn't come with drift tires, but you can easily buy some online. Or you can do it the old school way like I did, taping the tires with some smooth sticky tape. Even after all these are considered, I would highly recommend this little drift truck for anyone interested in getting into RC or drifting RC cars. It is very affordable, parts are easily available, and it even looks great, especially with all those LED lights. Usually, around this point in the video, it is where most channels will tell you how to buy the product and remind you to subscribe to their channel. Well, guess what? Uncle Raymond is no different. So if you like to get this RC drift truck, you can find links in the video description below. Oh, and of course, please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Once again, thank you for watching this video and Uncle Raymond will see you in the next video.